Good morning, guys. I'm back at my project, and the armature does not clean up too bad, and the bearing is free, run actually nice. But I learned something in the process. I forgot about this end cover here that is gone. I totally forgot about. On this side is a cover with a bearing that support this end, and that is gone. So my whole plan with this motor will not work. That's one reason, and the other reason is this component is not what I thought it is. So this is a capacitor, because this is a capacitor motor, and in order to let it run I need to put it back, and also I need to switch it over to DC, which will also need some components. So what I decided now is to reassemble this motor, but I've got a challenge with it now. I'll show you. I'm going to use this motor, and then I will use this output side. No, I'm lying to you. This motor will fit on this part, on the window winder, on its original position, which is from that side. Okay, and then this is a strong motor, 12 volt, and this is turning very slow. So my plan is to remove this gear and fix that to this shaft and turn it directly from that motor, and I can get rid of all these gears and modify this whole area to get rid of that and secure this part and that housing on a wooden plate or something to drive this gear directly, nice and slow, and it will have enough power. Okay, so my first challenge now is to get this back, because I need to get the brushes out of the way in order to get the armature in, and that is quite a challenge. So let me work a plan out for that quickly, and then I will discuss with you what is my plan with the whole lift. Okay, gents, watch carefully what I've done, and I hope my plan will work. You can see there's the one brush. There is the one brush, and I take a needle and wedge it between this plastic and that plastic there, and it pull the brush back, and the same on that side. You can see there between the plastic there, and there is also a plastic there, so I pull that one back. So let's try and put it in and pull out the needles. So this is my plan. I'm going to do it now carefully, and I hope this plan works, otherwise it can become a real problem. Just hang on with me. The gear must make, there we are, there you are, there you are. Okay, let's try. I think I must take out take out the needles now one by one. And let's see if it go in. Yes, it's in. Let me just put it nice in, secure it, and see if the motor still runs. Okay, it's not, all the way in now. Okay, gents, I've got my battery here and I connect the leads there, and let us see if the motor runs. You can check that gear there. Okay, it's still running. The sun is now bad. Let's turn it around quickly. I must reverse. Yes, okay. So that is fixed. Okay, gents, here is my idea. I hope you can see. I'm going to stand this side because there is some shadow if I sit there. But I attach the motor now, this motor to the shaft directly. So watch this. With no effort. Okay, that's end stop. Now we can switch polarization. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now it must extend now. Okay. There it go out. Okay. Okay, I hope you could see. I'll check in the video. But, okay, let me explain what's my plan. Okay, gents, now for my design, what I want to do with the lift. Okay, so to start to try and explain to you what's going on here, I think I must make it a little bit easier for you. Sorry. Okay, that's better. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to take some wood planks, little planks. I will decide on the width and the length, but the length will be the maximum travel I can get out of that, which is more or less 100 or 115, 120, maybe more if I extended that little further, say 120 millimeters that I've got here more or less. The travel that the machine can extend, and then I will stack, like in this position, I will stack 20 10 millimeter strips of wood. So the platform, when it is totally flat, will be the 120 millimeter from the ground. Okay, so when I start retracting it, it will scissor jack out, and this is just a diagram to show you. Here's about 12, I think. So if you take 120 times the travel, but I'm not gonna extend it up to the point where this planks is to the upright position. So I will probably stop it when it is something like that. You understand what I mean? So this will extend. It is 120 times 10 times, well, say 12 times or 10 times 120 gives me 1.2 meters. That's just more or less. I will see how many or how far can I extend it to get a nice height with 20 wood pieces stacked together. Okay, so it will give me then from 120 up to, my guess is, I will check where I stop, but it must be in the region of 1.2, 1.3 or 1.4 meters high, which gives me a nice range where I can use my camera, because I've got a different difficulty currently to make my videos. Sometimes I want the camera low to the ground, sometimes I need it a little bit higher, and sometimes, especially when I work on this table, I need to put the camera here on the table, and I've got only this piece to make the camera. Now I can put with the stand, I can put it here on the floor, and it can stand here and or on my right hand side, or even on the top end, and I can make videos better, and even from the top side, what I never could do. So it gives me a little bit of a range to play inside and outside the room. So I think this is a nice project, and it will all sit on one big footprint there. And this is the motor part, and it will all roll on this 4 wheels. So it will easy extend and come back. Okay, so this is my plan. I believe with a stack of 20, like I draw here, will at least give me 120 plus, say more or less, if I extend it to so that even every one is more or less 100 millimeter high up, and not 120, it will still be stable, and with a big platform, and give me a very nice height of about, well, in the region of 120 to 150 millimeters. Centimeters, which is 1.2, 1.3 or 1.4 meters high. Okay, so gents, this is more or less my plan, and but first I'm going to fix all these, get it into a fixed position. That is temporary, but it works. So this will be in the next one. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.